Charlie Munger, the legendary billionaire and right-hand man to Warren Buffett, once dropped a financial truth bomb that still echoes today. The first 100,000 is a bit, but you've got to get there. I don't care how, skip meals if you have to, but get that first $100,000. The real question is, why was he so obsessed with that number? Because once you hit six figures, everything changes. Money stops being a struggle and starts becoming a weapon. Your wealth begins to grow faster, your investments compound harder, and the grind finally starts to feel like momentum. Think of your capital like a snowball rolling down a steep hill. That first roll is slow, painful, and frustrating. But once it grows, once it passes $100,000, it becomes unstoppable. This isn't just about hitting a number. It's about crossing the threshold where your money works harder than you do. In this video, we're going to break down exactly why your net worth explodes after that first $100,000, and how to get there faster than most people ever will. This is where your real financial journey begins, and in this video, we'll reveal 5 awesome reasons why your net worth explodes after reaching $100,000. But before we dive deep into the reasons, let's talk about the grind to 6 figures. Let's just be real for a second and not talk fluff. That climb from zero to your first $100,000, it feels less like a journey and more like a death sentence. It's a brutal, thankless grind. Every single dollar you scrape together is a testament to something you gave up. It's the vacation you skipped, the dinners with friends you passed on. It's the clunker you decided to keep driving for one more year. You're doing all the right things. You set up automatic savings. You're consistently investing. And what's your reward? You peek at your account and see a measly few $100s in returns. It's almost insulting. You could have made more delivering pizzas for a weekend or babysitting your neighbor's child. The progress is so slow it feels like the system is broken. It is a time of maximum effort for minimum results. During this phase, your financial growth is almost entirely on your shoulders, your labor and your forced savings. Your money isn't doing any real work yet. It's just kind of sitting there. This is the great financial filter. It's the desert where most people get exhausted, give up, and turn back, convinced that building wealth is just for the lucky scoundrels. They get stuck because they can't see the oasis just over the next dune, not realizing the struggle itself is crafting the very key they're about to need. But once you cross that road, the magic truly begins. Let's look at what actually happens when you hit $100,000. Number 1. You can take smarter, calculated risks. Doing a business, investing in some company or venture, or just leaving money for saving is a huge risk, but once you cross the $100,000 mark, you move from financial defense to offense. You're no longer panicking over unexpected bills or living paycheck to paycheck. You have a solid cushion, a financial safety net that gives you the power to take calculated risks without fearing total collapse. This is where real wealth building begins. With a strong foundation, you can start exploring higher risk, higher reward opportunities like investing in individual stocks, real estate, small business ventures, or even building your own brand. These are moves you probably wouldn't dare to make with $5,000 to your name. But with $100,000 behind you, you're playing from a position of strength. You can afford to experiment, test, scale, and potentially shove some money into the face of your haters. Yeah, that's right. They won't be talking so easily now. But let's be clear. We're not talking about reckless gambling. We're talking about strategic risks backed by research, knowledge, and a financial buffer. These moves, when made wisely, accelerate your path to financial freedom. And here's the kicker. Wealthy people don't grow their net worth by playing it safe forever. They use their capital as leverage to seize opportunities others are too afraid to touch. Hitting $100,000 gives you that same ability. It's no longer just about protecting your money. It's about multiplying it. That's the power of smart risk, and it's one of the biggest reasons your net worth explodes once you reach 6 figures. Number 2. Access to better financial tools. You've probably heard a few millionaires say a casual remark, the first 100,000 is the hardest. But what they conveniently leave out is why. They don't tell you that hitting this number isn't just checking a box. It's tripping a wire. It's the exact moment the entire game of building wealth flips on its head. It's where the slow, painful crawl up the mountain suddenly turns into a rocket launch. When your net worth crosses $100,000, You unlock a new level of access to tools, platforms, and opportunities that simply aren't available to those starting out. Financial institutions, investment platforms, and even business networks begin to treat you differently, not because of status, but because you've proven you're serious about money. Many brokerage accounts offer advanced features, analytics, and priority support to clients who meet certain asset thresholds. At $100,000, you're no longer seen as just another retail investor. You're viewed as someone ready to scale, lined with big pockets. That opens the door to exclusive investment products like private REITs, premium ETFs, and even early-stage startup funding opportunities. Wealth management firms and financial advisors who cater to high-net-worth individuals often have minimum requirements, and $100,000 is usually the first benchmark. That means better guidance, personalized strategies, and deeper insights into wealth growth and tax efficiency. Beyond the financial industry, platforms and communities begin to open up. Mastermind groups, investor circles, and business incubators that require a proven financial foundation become accessible. These aren't just about networking, they're about learning from people who are already playing the game at a higher level. Number 3. Your systems are already in place. The journey to your first $100,000 forces you to build the habits, the discipline, and the mindset of a wealthy person. You can't just trip and fall into six figures. Hitting that goal is a huge psychological win. It proves to yourself deep down that you can do this. You've beaten your own doubts. You've shown that you are in the driver's seat of your financial life. This isn't just confidence, it's competence. It's a new belief system that changes how you look at money forever. By the time you hit your first $100,000, you've likely built solid financial habits, and those systems are what set you apart from the masses. You're no longer guessing where your money goes each month. You've built a budget that works, automated your savings, set up consistent investments, and likely eliminated toxic debt. These habits create a powerful, repeatable process that compounds over time. At this point, wealth building becomes less about willpower and more about routine. You've already done the hard part: discipline, sacrifice, and consistency, and now those behaviors are second nature. This allows you to scale your income and investments without constantly reinventing the wheel. The real magic? These systems don't care if you make $3,000 a month or $30,000. Once in place, they adjust to growth seamlessly. Every raise, bonus, or new income stream feeds right into your framework, making it easier to stack wealth like a filthy millionaire without slipping back into bad habits. This is why so many people say the first $100,000 is the hardest. After that, the structure is there. The machine is built and all that's left to do is feed it, and watch your net worth rise faster than ever before. Number 4. You build investment momentum. Once you hit your first $100,000, something powerful happens. You start to build real investment momentum. At lower levels of wealth, progress feels slow. You're saving and investing consistently, but the growth is barely noticeable. That's because in the beginning, most of your portfolio's growth comes from your own contributions, not from the market itself. But once you cross six figures, the game changes. Your investments begin to generate returns that are large enough to move the needle. Even a modest 7% annual return on $100,000 means $7,000 in growth without you lifting a finger. Add your regular contributions on top of that, and your portfolio starts to snowball. This is where momentum kicks in. You've done the hard part: building discipline, saving aggressively, and sticking to a plan. Now your money begins to do the heavy lifting. Each month you're adding new capital, and your existing investments are compounding alongside it. Your returns are reinvested, accelerating your progress even more. This momentum is psychological too. Seeing visible growth boosts your confidence and reinforces smart behavior. You stay consistent because now you see the payoff. It's no longer theory, it's real. That's why hitting $100,000 is such a pivotal milestone. From there, wealth starts to build itself and your haters become jealous of you. Number 5. Psychological shift from survival to growth. Hitting your first $100,000 isn't just a financial milestone, it's a massive psychological breakthrough. Before that, every dollar feels critical. You're in survival mode, constantly worrying about bills, emergencies, and how to stretch your income. There's pressure, uncertainty, and often a sense that you're just treading water. But once you cross the six figures, your mindset shifts, and that changes everything. With $100,000 in the bank or invested, you start to see money differently. You're no longer panicking over every unexpected expense. You're not focused on just getting by, you're focused on getting ahead. This shift unlocks an entirely new way of thinking, one rooted in growth, opportunity, and long-term planning. Now you think about how to maximize returns, diversify your portfolio, start a business, or scale your income, not just how to make it to the end of the month. This mental upgrade leads to better decisions, more confidence, and a greater willingness to invest, take calculated risks, and pursue bigger goals. Success becomes a feedback loop. Seeing your money grow reinforces smart behavior, and smart behavior fuels even more growth. That's the power of mindset, and one of the biggest reasons your net worth accelerates after $100,000. You stop surviving like a homeless freak and start thriving like a billionaire. The 100K code isn't some secret the rich are actively hiding, it's a truth you can only really understand once you've lived it. That brutal, painfully slow grind to your first six figures isn't a glitch in the system. It is the system. It's the price of entry. It's the trial by fire that turns you into someone who is capable of building and managing real wealth. Most people give up in the middle of the grind. They mistake the slow progress for failure and quit right before the magic happens. But now you know the truth. You know the struggle is temporary, but the reward is exponential. The first $100,000 isn't the end of the race. It's the starting gun. So have you reached your $100,000 mark yet? Comment below and do let us know if you found this information helpful. Watch more game-changing videos on becoming a billionaire and hit subscribe to fuel your journey with elite-level strategies to attract unstoppable wealth. Like and share this content with your friends and family.